Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure to welcome you on behalf of the OECD to the 2018 annual conference of the Astana Civil Service Hub. I'd like to express my gratitude to Mr. Alikan Baymenov, the chairman of the steering committee, but also to all of you, all the institutions involved in organizing this conference for the excellent cooperation we have enjoyed. The OECD is honored to be a strategic partner and one of the founding members of the regional hub. We're very proud that this hub is becoming a respected multilateral platform for the exchange of knowledge and experience in the field of public service excellence. For this year's conference, we're also very happy that the hub is linking the issue of public service excellence to SDG implementation. We say that because the success of the SDGs depends to a very large extent on good public governance. In other words, we need the right institutions and the right governance tools to be able to plan, to coordinate, and to measure progress towards the SDGs. We also need the right skills in the public sector. A professional and effective civil service with the right skills and capacities to meet the governance challenges is indeed fundamental to deliver on the SDGs. So we're very pleased to see that there's a growing recognition around the world of the importance of investing in building a professional, strategic, and innovative civil service. Let me say a few words about digital technologies. Those technologies are radically changing how we live, how we work, how we consume services, and even how we interact with each other. Again, it's not surprising that it's also affecting how the public sector works. Digitalization calls for a full shift towards people-driven digital government to better serve societies, increase well-being, and improve citizens' trust in public institutions, which has been declining around the world. Governments are already embracing this change of paradigm. So let me give you just a few examples of what's happening around the world on this issue. If you look at France, Korea, Mexico, the UK, a number of others, there have been very successful open government data frameworks that are being implemented. If you look at Italy, for instance, there's a national innovation project called Designers Italia, which calls upon civil society stakeholders, both inside and outside the public service, to design the services driven and centered on the needs of citizens. Another example is Portugal, where there has been a nationwide participatory budget which allows citizens to take part in the decision-making process. Again, a number of examples around the world, but we're also learning a lot from the experience of Kazakhstan. And then in the public governance review of Kazakhstan, and more recently, the report we have preparing on the benchmarking of Kazakhstan's strategic human resource management in the public sector, all those work that we've done with Kazakhstan have given us a great deal of insights on the challenges faced in governance reform. And more importantly, we are using those insights we got from Kazakhstan to advise governments around the world. It's good to see that Kazakhstan shares many of the concerns of OECD countries and many of their priorities for reform, namely in terms of leadership development, competency, and performance management. We believe that pursuing investments in these areas are fundamental for Kazakhstan to realize its vision of becoming one of the world's most developed countries by 2050. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to ensure the effective implementation of the SDGs, governments must be equipped to respond to increasingly complex economic, social, and environmental issues. And as the challenges facing governments become more complex, the role of a well-functioning public service is more important than ever. We have given ourselves 15 years, 2015, 2030, to achieve the SDGs. 3 years have already passed. Better public governance is a sine qua non condition for SDG implementation. We cannot sit idly. We need to serve as catalysts, helping the emergence of a more effective public governance in public governance solutions around the world. I encourage all of you to use this conference to share experiences, to share insights, to share good practices, so we can rise up to that important challenge. Again, thank you so much. I wish you a very fruitful debate. Bye-bye.